We can hear you now.
Thank you. Apologies, some problems with Teams. So, Your Honor, I have a request for short continuance.
Hold on one moment. So, Ms. Roberts, we do not have a Russian interpreter today. Are you going to waive the interpreter?
Anna, do you think you need an interpreter today?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So we are on today for two requests from the petitioner. And the first request is a request for a change of venue, Mr. Mars. And so, would you like to address the court on that request?
Your Honor, I do request short continuance because of new evidence that we have for both matters. And I do request short continuance on change of venue for September, first 2 weeks of September, and for disqualification of opposing attorney in June, 2 last weeks of June.
Let's take it one at a time. What is your reason for continuance request on the change of venue?
New evidence.
What new evidence?
I cannot disclose it. It is related to investigation of disqualified suspect of bribery, Judge Stephen Lowney, who made unlawful decisions being in state of disqualification. So, for that matter, I cannot disclose it at that moment. I kindly appreciate your help.
Okay, so thank you for that. The court does not find good cause for the continuance, and your request is denied. So your matter on for change of venue is going forward. It's going forward right now. So please.
Your Honor, before we'll proceed, I would kindly ask you for your consent for audio recording of this hearing, taking into account that according to Penal Code 633.5, committing crime in a public place could be video and audio recorded, and taking into account that you previously, on February 7, committed crime by facilitation of international child abduction, I kindly request your consent for audio recording.
Mr. Mars, please imagine a lot of people waiting in line. Okay, that's what we have here today. You're getting way off track, and we're going to stay on track. So, you have a motion on for change of venue. Would you like to be heard on that motion? I have read your papers, so you don't have to say anything, but if you would like to address the court, now's the time.
Your Honor, I request your consent for audio recording of this hearing. Do you give your consent because you audio recorded? Because what you are doing at this moment will be used as evidence. So you deny audio recording and providing any evidence. Do we have a court reporter?
I remind you that state and local rules prohibit the recording of court proceedings without a court order.
But you are committing a crime by taking action in proceeding being disqualified. I kindly request you to confirm your consent for audio recording, and I kindly request you to continue matter until we will have mandatory court reporter that I requested in this matter.
Those requests are denied.
So you are denying mandatory court reporter, which is official way to obtain evidence from hearing. Do I understand you correctly, Your Honor? Thank you, Your Honor. Then I kindly request you to comply with CCP 170.1A6A3, CCP 170.1A3A, and CCP 170.3 that requests judge that has impermissible conflict of interest in the case to recuse yourself. Your Honor, you confirmed conflict of interest by retaliating to me by ordering Vexatious Litigant order being in disqualification state, which confirms that you have impermissible conflict of interest. You also know that statement of disqualification must...
Press star 6.
For change of venue, the court has read and reviewed your papers. The court has given you an opportunity to be heard. And Ms. Roberts, would you like to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. The court should deny this request. There's no grounds for a transfer. I believe he's also asked that all orders be stayed and that you be recused from the case, and the court should deny all the requests contained in that motion as there's no grounds for it.
Objection. Objection.
So the court again,
Objection. Your Honor, objection.
Submitted document, the court finds that the request for order is not based in law or fact and is therefore denied.
Objection, Your Honor. Ms. Roberts is suspected in bribing you
More motion.
and is requested to be disqualified.
We also have the motion to disqualify opposing counsel on for today. And just one moment, I'm going to unmute Mr. Mars. So, Mr. Mars, you can unmute yourself at this point if you would like to be heard on your motion to disqualify.
Your Honor, can you hear me? Your Honor, can you hear me now?
You have to just press *6.
Star. Your Honor, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Your Honor, can you unmute me, please?
We may have left the hearing, Your Honor.
I think you might have unmuted the wrong one. I think you unmuted. I can't unmute anyone. Okay.
Your Honor, can you hear me now?
There we go.
Mr. Mars, can you report?
Can you hear me?
Okay, we cannot hear you again.
Okay, let me try to reconnect.
You're actually muted. You need to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, we still can't hear you. You have to call back in.
Okay.
And just to let you know. Well,
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please enter a conference ID and then press. If you're the meeting organizer, press star now. You are now joining the meeting. Please wait for the leader to admit you.
Can you hear me?
yes, the court can hear you, Mr. Mars. We are now on to your motion to disqualify opposing counsel. Would you like to be heard?
I request short continuance on this matter due to new evidence. We cannot proceed.
So that request is denied on the same basis as the previous denial.
Then I request you to recuse yourself according to CCP 170.1A6A3, 17.1A3A, and 170.3 due to impermissible conflict of interest that you, Your Honor, have with petitioner on this case. You cannot preside over this matter.
So, Mr. Mars, you're about to get muted again if you keep this up. So, again, you made a motion to disqualify. Would you like to be heard on that motion? The court has read and reviewed your submission.
I request continuance due to new evidence.
Denied.
I didn't get that. Could you please repeat? What did you say?
Your request is denied. Would you like to be heard?
I request statement of decision that was filed with the court.
That request is denied.
What are the reasons for denial of request of statement of decision?
It's completely discretionary with the court absent long cause hearings. So I am exercising my discretion to deny your request for a statement of decision.
Okay, Honor. Then we cannot proceed, and I kindly request you to recuse yourself and resign from Superior Court for violation of court proceedings and impermissible conflict of interest. You are acting in a color of law. You are acting. You're committing crime under color of law.
And at this point, the court is finding that you are voluntarily not taking the opportunity to address the court on your motion to disqualify. I have read and reviewed the papers, and I do not find it based in law or fact in any way, and I am denying the request. So both of those motions are taken care of. Thank you very much. And Ms. Roberts, can you please draft the order?
Yes, Your Honor. May I send that directly to the court?
Yes.
Thank you.
That is fraud and abuse of judicial power, Your Honor. You must resign from Superior Court, and I kindly request you to do this. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.